Record. There we go. Now I'm happy. The sound effects just don't even go there.
I'll do that. Continuity slap.
Nah, I can just add the magic blue button. The blue button.
I'll do it. You'd think it'd get old, but it doesn't.
Hell no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, BJ Balls Out Comedy Podcast is here with you today. I'm here, Benny Abazovich, with my co-host and partner, and he's trying to find somebody else, but whatever, we'll talk about that later. Mr. Geordie Mitchell. Yeah, baby, we've already started it. No, dead air, nothing.
It's at this moment that I realise I never signed a contract for this, and I'm fucking happy.
No, you didn't sign a contract. We know you didn't sign a contract. It's okay, it's fine.
If there's any musos listening to this, can I get some feedback on how fucking good that bass tone is? I am so proud of that.
It's pretty. I got to
I love
admit,
it.
it is good. He did a great job for us.
Thank you.
Did a great job. I'm not gonna. One job after a year, fucking, you know. Jeez, even fucking, what was his name? Moses walked on water. Jesus, whoever walked on water, it took him a year.
You're the religious one. I've got no fucking idea.
So what's been going on? What's been happening?
Tales to me. Absolutely fuck all. Been doing a lot of gigs, getting out to a lot of gigs. A date night with the missus at the Comics Lounge last night. That was cool.
Oh, nice.
Saw Catsy absolutely destroy it. Absolute masterclass he put on. And he's got a podcast now as well.
Johnny Katz, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Katz got a podcast. Very interesting. Talks about all sorts of shit, but yeah, find it out for yourself.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
What's it? You know what it's called?
I think it's just Johnny. I don't think he's even got a name.
Jeez, Johnny, get a name.
I think it's just Johnny Katz.
Johnny Katz podcast. All right, Johnny Katz
think so,
podcast. Look up at his Instagram. Look up on Facebook.
Johnny Katz comedian.
Very good, very funny, very good bloke.
Yeah, if you get a chance to see him, definitely do it. It was I've worked with him a bit.
Yeah.
I've seen
He's a comedian's comedian.
he's a comedian, but he also nails the punters as well. So like it was.
Yeah, but that's a comedian's comedian.
I thought comedian's comedian was a comic that other comics respect, like your Bill Burrs and all that.
Yeah,
sort of
we respect Catsy. I don't know Bill Bear.
obviously, but like, okay, it was one of those moments where it was like, how the fuck does he do that, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's 20 years of experience, bro.
Exactly.
I give it. I mean, and it shows. Yeah, it definitely shows.
Fuck
Yeah,
It was an absolute masterclass of a set, and yeah, it was. And like I said, I've had him on at my room. I've done gigs with him, but this was just something else, and it was really fucking cool to see. So
awesome.
Yeah, I think he's got one more night tonight at the lounge, maybe two.
I'll be going to check that out.
But fuck, if you see him pop up and he
He does Kings of Comedy as well.
he does Kings of
So
Fair bit,
check that out when he's on there. He's fucking hilarious. I mean,
Yeah.
he's good. I don't care what anybody says. You know, like for me, he's one of our best talents.
I've never heard a bad word about him on or off stage. He's an absolute gentleman.
I don't know that. I just don't know. I don't know him personally. So he could be
Well,
he could be an asshole off stage. I don't know. So, but I don't think so. He's a
not.
lovely guy.
No,
He's an awesome bloke.
He's far from a showbiz asshole.
No, that's Geordie.
And Dougie Chappell did a really good set.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know if it's new. It's just a new bit of his that I've seen. Obviously, we don't do other people's jokes here, but he dropped a Weinstein bomb, and it was very unexpected and very fucking funny. So, yeah, it was good to see Dougie last night.
Yep.
Who else did we have? We had Adam Rosenbach's on. He nailed it.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Dan Connell, who I've only seen once or twice, but really fucking good to watch. Unexpectedly dark is probably the way I'd describe it.
Yeah.
Like, you think he's like a sweet guy sort of thing, and then
he
halfway
turns.
through the set just fucking turns. It was awesome. Yeah, it was really good to watch. But very good night of comedy.
Oh, awesome. Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Comics Lounge, you get an opportunity in North Melbourne, Errol Street in North Melbourne. Go down, check them out.
I think it's 5 nights a week.
Yeah, 5 nights.
Yeah. Tuesday to Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So go down there, check out. You get some decent talent.
Don't look at me, cunt. I know I'm not ready to do that place.
I didn't say a word. You're the one that just said
You
it.
don't need to. We know each other good enough that your eyes say everything.
How do we know each other good? Good enough, my ass.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Jeez, I get in here. He's got people. He was actually interviewing people today on who's going to be his new partner for the podcast. Yep. So if you get an opportunity, check out the Instagram.
Yeah.
So personal, or did you put on the balls out?
Both.
Put him on. You put him on both. Yeah, he's a professional. So check him out. You know, but anyway, whatever. He can choose whoever he wants to do his podcast with. I don't give a shit anymore.
As long as I get to use their equipment, I'm fine.
Of course he does. Yeah. We'll write this Geordie button.
Just for continuity purposes. It has to sound the same. And we fixed the sound today, so if you're listening to this, you're like, wow, this sounds professional, that's why.
So hopefully this sounds a bit better, and, you know, there's going to be somebody out there going, you guys have got no idea, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. He's going, all good.
Hello, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to listen, you know, fuck off.
This isn't monetized. We're doing this for free, so you get what
If this was monetized, I wouldn't have a millennium I'm talking to, right? Millennial. I wouldn't have a millennial I was using with doing the podcast with. I would have a millennial sitting behind a fucking soundboard over here sorting the shit out.
Yeah, but then in turn, you're running the soundboard. So what are you trying to say?
I'm nearly over the hill. I'm about to die. I'm trying to figure this out day in, day out.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to figure my fucking life out, let alone a sound desk.
Here we go. It's all about Geordie's life again.
Oh, fuck off.
Can I ask you a question? Why the fuck didn't you take her somewhere nice? And don't give me this excuse you had no money.
I'm unemployed at the moment.
That's got nothing to do...
Okay,
that is the biggest crock of shit.
All right. I'm dating an introvert. She doesn't like going out. The only time she goes out is when she's doing gigs.
Cook for her.
I do.
Fucking sort some shit.
You didn't watch my fucking cooking show.
That was fucking disgusting, man.
No, dude, it was delicious.
Oh, delicious or whatever. Yeah.
It was a Mexican chicken dish.
Gotta be fucking Aussie cooking Mexican. That's what I want to fucking eat. Yeah, absolutely.
Not my fault I'm cultured and you're not.
Oh, here we go. We're going to go down the culture fucking track, are we?
Well, I'm a big fucking Montenegrin. I know everything about fucking everything. Yeah.
Well, I do. What do you want me to fucking say? I don't. I do. You can ask me anything and I'll answer the question as best to my ability I can. Go, any question.
Oh, yeah, this is season 2, episode 2.
Yes.
And 2, funnily enough, is the amount of women that Benny slept with.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Yeah, that's fine. No, it doesn't bother me. It's not all about sex.
I know it's not.
It's not all about sex. You know.
Oh no, hang on. All right.
So he wants to talk. He wants to go about sex here, right? He wants to talk about
it's
what?
Season 2, episode 2, and 2 is the amount of balls we've got on our air fresheners.
Yes, 2
there
balls.
You go. Is that acceptable?
No. She's chucked out the thing about. Well, let's see. He wanted me to answer this question about the 2 women I've slept with, right? Do you want me to answer? I'll answer it. What do you want? You want me to answer it or not answer it?
I know one's your wife and the other one you paid for, and that's fine.
Absolutely, and I've got no issue in that, and I've got no problem with that. Anybody that wants to bang a hooker, go right ahead, do your thing, enjoy it, have fun. You know,
what else are you gonna do with them? I just came in for a hug. I had a hard day.
Could you imagine that?
Why? That's the epitome. Okay, that and buying a Lexus.
Why? Why Lexus?
If you've got enough money to buy a fucking Lexus,
yeah,
you have no idea what to do with your money.
That's a glorified Toyota, no?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Toyota with leather seats and more electronics. Sure, it's reliable, but for that money, you could get something faster and nicer.
Okay, let me get back to my story about the 2 women.
Hang on, so that's the epitome of having too much money. If you go to a hooker just for a hug,
probably guys that do it.
Of course there is. I know some sex workers. That's majority of what they do, I think.
Hug.
Yeah. No, hug and tell me about your feelings. If anyone knows how much a hooker visit is, like, because therapy's about, like, you know, $120 a pop. What's cheaper, hour with a therapist or a hooker?
How much is a hooker?
I don't know. I've never been.
Oh God, he talks shit. God, this guy can talk some serious shit. Anyway, getting back to my routing ability.
I just spilled coffee on my crotch.
Going back to my routing ability. So he's saying that I had a hooker. First sex was hooker. Is what you're saying?
I'm assuming.
Okay, no, don't assume. It's all right. It's a hooker. It was a hooker. My first sex was a hooker. That's fine. He thinks this, So I woke up one day. I won't be loud then, but I woke up one day. I looked down, I saw the big Montenegro, and I said, what am I going to do with this thing? I'll go to a hooker. I went to the hooker. The hooker showed me how to use this fucking weapon. Then I met my wife. Mate, I've been with my wife ever since. It's a fucking weapon. She's not going to leave the weapon. It's like if you, HMS fucking America fucking big boat, those big fucking, what do they call those things? Those fucking cannons?
I'm glad you didn't call it a Me Too, like a fucking lethal weapon, or else we get Me Too'd or something.
Nah, it's not a lethal weapon. Jeez, I'm not going to hit people over the head with it.
No, it is a lethal.
I could, but I'm not going to.
It's a lethal weapon because there's a great hazard of choking on it.
Yeah, true. True. Yes, absolutely. Have I got one of those? I might have one of those. Let me.
Oh, we don't need that. We're not that.
I might have one.
Corny.
Just let me have a.
You guys just chat amongst yourselves
chat
for a second
amongst
while you're
yourself.
home. Go get a coffee. Benny's working out his sound bites.
I don't know. Fucking laughter.
Well, what else has been happening? Death or Glory reopened a couple days ago. Shameless plug.
No interest in Death and Glory.
Yeah, it's because you're not good enough to get a spot.
Oh, whatever. I actually sent him a message the other day saying, when can I be on Death and Glory? He hates when I say and. He fucking hates and.
I care about my brand.
Continuity
is great. Hey, no, it was a good fucking night. First kick back.
Yep.
Full house. Everyone nailed it. Had one Karen. That was fun.
And I did not send her. So just putting it out there. I did not send this Karen around. I did not send this woman nothing to do with me.
That is the kind of cunty thing you'd do. You'd see, like, if I ever had a show poster of, like, what I've got on.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
You'd just send the worst fucking crowd to
I
my
said
gig.
midgets.
Why midgets?
Was it perfect?
Little people.
Yeah.
I love midgets.
Was they getting in your way? They're awesome. You ever steal a midget? I stole a midget once. I didn't technically
Okay,
steal
you
him.
tell me your midget story, then I'll tell you mine.
I stole a midget once. I got pissed. I got blind. I was fucking the crown. I got blind.
Yeah.
I saw a midget. I looked at him and said, bro. He looked at me and said, bro. I said, we're drinking tonight. On me. He said, what? I go, I'm paying for your drinks tonight.
Oh, it's consensual. All right.
All night long if you want to. He goes, definitely. Grabbed him, put him on top of the bar. We drank all night long. That's a true fucking story. I've got witnesses to that story. And just to give you an example, we hanged out the whole night. It got to 5 o'clock in the morning. We ended up at Crown Casino. You know those massage chairs they used to have back in the day? Where you'd actually sit in them? Yeah, me and my midget mate were sitting in the massage chairs at the end of the night talking about our experience. It was the best, awesomest night I've ever had with a midget. Or small person.
There's been more.
might have been a couple more, but...
All right, now, I'm only referring to Derek as a midget because he told me quite seriously, because I was smashed. I met him when I was smashed. And I was like, to be honest, bro, I've never met a little person before. Like, this is cool. Not a bucket list, but this is cool. This is like 10 years ago.
Yep.
And he goes, no, I prefer midget. I was like, why? He goes, it just rolls off the tongue better. Now, I don't know if he spoke for everyone, but I'm talking about one little person in particular.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's, bad to talk about. So I worked at the strippers for a bit, and we had an early night on a Sunday, and it was one of the girls' birthday, and everyone's like, we're going to Love Machine.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, fuck it, cool, come out for a birthday drink. Had no idea it was a drag club.
Yeah.
And I am pretty confident I was the only straight dude there. I was like, oh yeah, they've put a lot of effort in. Everyone's all dressed up and shit, and girls having a blast. And I went to the bar to get some drinks, and there's this little dude there. We got chatting and stuff. He ended up joining our group because I told him I was partying with some dancers I worked with. He goes, bullshit. So I introduced him. He did a little, not a nude lap dance for the dancer's birthday.
Yeah.
But he,
strutted.
He strutted. He did what he had, and with what he had, and And night wraps up, 6 hours later, it's like 4 a.m. in Chapel Street. And I was like, "You're right to get home, bro?" Because I lived like walking distance down the road, and at that time, and I was like, "You're right to get home, man," because he could barely stand.
Yeah.
And we just kept feeding him drinks, and he goes, "I'm right. Do you need a lift?" I was like, "I might get a taxi, but I'll walk it." He goes, "Get on my shoulders." So I ended up getting on this little dude's shoulders, like a little fucking. Oh, it was awesome.
So I didn't do that. I didn't go that far.
Oh no, you'd kill him.
No, I didn't go that far. He tried to run away a couple of times.
Now that sounds bad.
That wasn't going to happen. Backy, we're drinking.
I was on this dude's shoulders, and he got a little too into it, and then I think the drinks and my weight hit him, and I was much fitter back then, so it wasn't. I was like half my size, and we like went straight into a stop sign. I was like, I'm gonna call it there. Went home. It was great. That was a great night.
Oh jeez, I could just imagine that you're walking, he misses the pole, and you just hear your head. Ka-tink.
Yeah. Oh look, he only gave me a little bit of lift, but I'm not the tallest dude. But it was fun. It was cool being 6 foot for once. It was good.
Oh god, how do we get onto midgets?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't mind a 10.
you got any facts? Facts.
I did. Oh fuck, what was it? Yeah. I don't feel bad about watching it now because they ended up paying him, but I lost my DVDs, so I caved. But then I found out that Chappelle struck a deal with Netflix
to get his show.
Yeah, so now they're paying him for it. So go watch Chappelle's show. I hadn't watched it since I was about 18, 19, I think.
Yeah, but that was a whole with that was basically the Comedy Central owned his content.
Yeah, so
owned his name, content, the whole lot. So he basically put out a petition saying if we can get enough names to get my shit over to, which good on him, he's done it.
Yeah,
and now they've put it on. So great view, great something to see.
Yeah, I hadn't watched it since having a crack at comedy and just appreciate it even fucking more now. But like, I just finished the episode where Charlie Murphy's doing the story about Prince.
Yep.
Fun fact I found: Prince released a single. I can't remember the single. Sorry, but he released a single after that skit came out.
Yeah. And
used Dave Chappelle's image
as for it.
Yeah, of Dave Chappelle dressed up as Prince. And then both their management things had an issue with it.
Yeah.
Dave's like, who's he going to sue? It's me dressed up as him. I think that's brilliant. So he got him back.
Oh, he's done a few characters. You got to watch it. So he pushes the line at some things, and some things.
Yeah, it's fucking great though, but it's all justified. Like he I mean, and you got to remember that's like what 2004.
It's 2000s, yeah.
Early 2000s.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
even some of the shit he's talking about now is still relevant. Like, okay, a few of the names of like who was in the news back then and all that sort of shit
changed.
Is a bit amiss and irrelevant now. But like the subject matter, the angles on things and all that sort of shit, is still very relevant and fucking hilarious. So if there's any up and coming comedy comics, I'm a fucking idiot. Comics.
Hit Geordie up, he'll give you a spot.
No, fuck off. No. I'm saying that to you, Benny. No, if anyone, is interested in sketch comedy or just how to put a fucking joke together, man. Like, because he takes, and I realise he takes some of his, I don't know what came first because I don't know the timeline, but like you'll see, some of the bits out of Killing Them Softly thrown in or vice versa.
Yeah.
And he kind of expanded them.
Yep.
Like he had a brand, and it's just really cool to see like how to carry yourself if you want to make something of yourself. It's nuts.
But I was thinking about it the other day. Like a lot of the comedians out there, they're pretty well educated.
Yeah.
So a lot. I mean, they play the whole, come from a broken background, but there's not many.
Some do.
Oh, that's a handful.
Yeah, but what's a broken background though? Like, you mean your parents divorced or your parents died when you were young?
But that's not a background.
What?
I'm saying, like, if you come from a rich area, you're going to get more opportunity. You agree with that?
Only from a music point of view, because I know some bands who blew up,
Yeah.
not based on talent,
Yeah.
because they had parents who worked for promo companies, for example.
Yeah, or lived on the right side of the tracks. That's a big fucking.
Yeah.
That's a big factor, and it's a big factor for everything. And I think that's fucked because the opportunities for that it limits other people, if you know what I mean. Like everybody that I'm speaking to, like you got a handful of people that might be, you know, your parents might be factory workers or. You know, they went to a state school, or that, but majority of them, they all went to fucking decent schools.
Yeah, but like also too on the same side of things, like you look at any comic, the ones who get places work for it.
It's opportunity. It's
No.
It's
I
luck
think it's
too.
a mix, but like
It's luck but it's also what I know through business. I'm talking business sense now. It's who you know. It's not really what you know. You know what I mean? Like you could line up a shitload of people. Everybody's got great talent, and
not everybody, but yeah.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
People,
we could all have the same amount of talent.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be that extra helping hand for that person that knows somebody within, like you said before, promo industry, whatever the case may be, will give them that leg up. But I think that also becomes that whole aspect of you're living on that side of the tracks. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, but does like with the age of social media, okay, I understand that to a point where like we get to the 90s, right?
Yeah.
And this is me talking from a band perspective, you know, the golden age of music, so like your Led Zeppelin's, Black Sabbath, all that sort of shit, like that time, like in the 70s, where you do a gig or you knew someone who had a record label, and like you know, can you get the producer, the executive or something to come down to our gig tonight, and like, I got to sign you, Benny. And that's it, your job's done. That's why you needed a band manager. The band played the music, wrote the music. The band manager got the gig. I talked to my mate Benny, who lives in England. I get you the gig there, blah, 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 set up a tour. But I think with now, there's too much... There's too many avenues. Like, I was thinking about this the other day, actually, so it's funny you bring it up. Like, remember Rove?
Yeah.
Like, Wayne House was on Rove, for fuck's sake. Like, that, I dare say, would have helped his career being on TV.
Absolutely.
And that was the only show that did that, I think, at that time. Like, I was fucking 15 when he did that. But, you know, people knew that on... I can't remember what night Rove was on. Let's say Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, Rove was on. He had the following, everyone watched that. This is before Netflix, before DVD,
Absolutely.
all that sort of stuff. But then now, if you want to do anything, everything is so spread out. And because TV is not really, unless you're watching live sport, who gives a fuck about TV? Who gives a fuck about
look, I agree with 100% agree with that. But I still reckon you've got to be on the right tracks, on the right set of the tracks, to get a lot more opportunity, I think, because you're limited in how far... go, if you get what I mean, like as in,
no, of course,
there's a limit because, and you see some kids have got talent, like some kids are talented, but because they haven't got the funds or the capability or, and majority of it is funds. You know what I mean? You got to be able to get to places, do shit, and if you can't afford it, well, it is what it is. It's just
for an example, me and my band Nabarus, when I was in them, we were signed to a US label. They re-released our first album and didn't even fund our second. Like, we had to fund it. I don't know what the point of having a label was. In this day and age, I really don't. The only real thing they did for us was they had a following of about 30,000 people on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, or YouTube or something like that. Well, it was an American label.
MySpace for sure.
Yeah, probably on MySpace somewhere. Maybe we need to hit up MySpace. They helped in terms of, you know, releasing a video.
The numbers, absolutely,
But they didn't do what a record label did back in the day when you needed a record label. So it was kind of like having a mate who's like, you know, if you chuck me $20, I'll promote on my page for you. Blah, 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 blah. So I think,
that's a factor too. You know, that's a factor. Like, you still need your mate to help you promote something.
Fuck yeah. Like,
You can't-
you have to beat the algorithm.
Yes, you can't beat the algorithm by just sitting there going, I'm hilarious. I'm fucking hilarious. It doesn't work that way. You've got to beat that algorithm to get that leg up.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm
I
talking.
think we're both wrong about many things constantly, but
No, we're
I
not.
think it's just,
No, we're not. Speak for yourself, brother.
no, but it's just like think about it, right?
Yeah.
I remember growing up, like my grandpa would get the paper every day. That was his entertainment. You know what I mean? Like at breakfast, he'd have.
Was this on the plantation?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Keep going. I'm just taking a piss. Got to meet your grandpa.
You do. You'd love him. He's fucking hilarious. Yeah, like if I was at my grandparents, like his routine was he'd get the paper. He didn't watch TV.
Yeah.
Whereas my grandmother would watch ABC religiously. Like that's
Yeah,
the
that was
only
the
channel
thing.
she
Yeah,
watched. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, and then you skip forward a couple of years to when I'm in my teens, sort of thing. Like I'd be watching Rage first thing in the morning because I loved music.
Like everybody, yep.
When it actually had exactly like everyone did. I remember being young and dad would wake us up at like 6 o'clock when I was at his on weekends, and we'd go down to the newsagent. We'd get a fucking ham cheese croissant from the bakery, and then we'd go to.
See what I mean? Other side of the
croissant.
tracks. We didn't get a croissant. We were lucky if we got white bread sliced. Anyway, keep going.
Oh man, you had fucking cured meats that had been on drying racks for fucking weeks and premium meat
Now
and
you
shit,
Aussies
you
eat that
fucking
shit,
wog.
but back then it was like, well, I'm not going to eat this shit. This has been hanging in his garage for months.
It's delicious. It depends whether you dust or not, but yeah. No, so we had a routine. So that was how like my grandparents and my parents consumed entertainment.
Yeah.
And this brings me back to my point that I've said multiple times on the podcast. Like, if you have a crowd, whether it's 2 people, 20, 200, you're fucking lucky. I don't care who the fuck you are.
Oh, definitely. That part I definitely agree with
Because
you.
you don't need to leave the house to be entertained. You
No.
can sit in your car because you had a fight with your missus, but you still want to watch that show tonight on Netflix. You can get Netflix on your phone now. That shit is scary.
Yeah. But do you
As an
think it's
entertainer-
do you think it's saturated?
Fuck yes.
I think the market's so saturated
How
that
many fucking apps have come up in the last
yeah. But
TikTok? I
but-
didn't know about TikTok until like a fucking, not that I'm ever going to get on it.
Of course, yeah, my ass. Check out his videos at Geordie TikTok.
Fucking pedo
Mitchell.
tube. I'm not getting on that. But like, okay, so you've got all these avenues. So like, remember, you know what? Mid 2000s, YouTube came out.
Yep.
If it wasn't on TV, it was on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's how bands got ahead with. I can't remember who. Oh fuck! What band was it? I can't remember the band, but it might have been a Britney Spears song. It was not a band, but you know, it was a Britney Spears. It was the first video to hit 1 million views.
Britney Spears.
Like 10 15
What-
years ago,
his
and
name
that was
Britney
fucking
Spears?
huge.
Yeah.
I don't fucking watch Britney Spears.
My ass, he doesn't.
Although Toxic is a fucking tune. It is. Prove me wrong. Anyone, prove me wrong. Toxic is a tune. But you know what I mean? Like, you look at MTV when they did music. Metallica, they did one of the first metal
Yeah.
film clips, and the song was called One, and that fucking shot them up. So MTV, if you wanted to watch music, you'd watch MTV when that was on the TV.
Absolutely. But we've lost that. Lost that, if you know what I mean.
Necessity of
Yeah, we've lost that. Just like now I might get home from, I've gone out, whatever, and before it used to be, I'm going to watch blah 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 blah.
exactly.
And whereas now it's like, yeah, nah, I come in, turn the TV on. My go-to is like YouTube.
Yeah,
You know, I don't even go to Netflix anymore. It's like I've seen so much content over the years that I go, mate, I've seen all these bloody movies. You know what I
because
mean?
you can choose your own adventure on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
Netflix, you know, if you want to watch a series or a special or something, yeah, fuck yeah, because there's no fucking ads.
Yeah.
It's great. But like, there's that many avenues of streaming services, and it's all directed at different demographics.
But do you reckon with the Netflix, I think the Netflix has spoiled it. I know the ads were shit back in the day because we had too many fucking ads.
for YouTube,
For anything, just
TV,
ads.
TV.
Yeah, TV ads.
Yeah.
Do you reckon losing the ads and just piling in, like, say, a series of, 20 fucking seasons of bloody whatever, do you reckon that's too much? Like, it gets to a point where you go, that's I've lost myself, you know what I mean? Like when you watched it, you'd always wait for the next week and go, oh, fuck, what's going to happen? Whereas now it's just like, yeah, I'll watch it.
No,
You lose your adventure.
I know what you mean, but I think it's the internet's a scary thing.
Oh,
It's as helpful as it is
evil,
detrimental to an entertainer. And I mean, music, art, comedy. If you're in a fucking dance troupe,
if you watch too much of one thing, it's like a food. If you eat too much of the one thing, you don't want it anymore.
Like if you owned a pizzeria, you'd be sick of fucking pizza.
Yes,
Yeah,
and this is what I'm trying to say. Like,
get me a steak.
it gets to the point where Netflix pommels it so much that you go, it's awesome, but in the other hand, you're sitting there going, I'm just taking too much of this shit in.
No, but for some people, that's a hobby.
Oh, look,
Like, just sit at home and binge something because they fucking hate work. Like, it is the epitome of supply and demand. It's like, here you go, you pay, what is it, $14? I don't fucking know. It comes out automatically, but it's like $14 a month. There it is, do as you will. You know what I mean? So that's great. If you want to watch one show a week, 1 hour a week of content, you're still getting your money's worth. How much is it, like, movies? Like, Hollywood and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about Hollywood, and I've said that before because everything's recycled now. I can't remember the last original movie I watched, but think about it. You got to get there.
Yeah.
You got to find parking depending on where you're going.
Oh, movies are expensive. I was talking to
how much is a ticket now? Like 20, upwards of 20.
Easy, but $20. Let's say $20 for per person.
Yeah.
Right, $20. Popcorn. You're looking. It's going to cost you $60 to $80.
Yep.
Easy.
Minimum.
That's a lot of money.
And obviously, depending on where you live, you might live a walk away from a cinema, but you know, that's petrol, that's parking, that's an hour inside of it.
Yeah.
All that sort of shit. Like that, I think movies will become like theatres, like cinemas. That shit will become obsolete, and they'll go the way of the Astor, where like.
But they're already doing it. Like, I don't know if you saw that. They were talking about the movie cinemas. They're going to start closing all these village cinemas because they want to make a streaming platform for village that you don't even have to go to the cinema anymore. You just go click on your TV. There's your movie that's come out in the cinema. So they'll still have one or two.
Yeah.
But everything will be done live stream.
I have to be honest. I hate going to the movies. I think I've mentioned this before.
No,
like,
I don't mind it because you get a lot. It's that for me. It's all that romanticism. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's lost. That's what the arts is lost.
No, I get that. It's like going to see, you listen to your favourite band in the car on the way to work, and then Friday night you're fucking seeing them. I get that. Yeah. Okay. I get that.
Yeah.
100%. But it's ruined for me because I can't listen to people eat.
Yeah. Okay. That
took away. Popcorn is the most unnecessary fucking snack in the world.
I get that, and I understand that, and you've used that as one of your jokes.
Go fuck yourself. At least I've got material.
Oh, here we go. God, have I got facts? I've got facts in a minute. Anyway,
yes, we're good. I'm sure they're accurate.
Fuck if they are. This is very accurate. This is gonna bite you in the ass. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute.
No, but seriously, like, I don't want to pay fucking $30 to listen to some cunt eat popcorn who wasn't raised right.
I
and
get
got
that.
told to.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
chew.
about the romanticism of it, the being.
Yeah,
like,
that's ruined for me.
And you go in there and it's dark. It's got
like
that
fucking
whole
someone who's chewing gum while you're
you
doing
know.
it.
Whereas here for fucking I need a piss. Click, go have a piss.
I love that.
No.
Okay, my idea, and this was going to, if I ever had the funds, I was going to open up a cinema. And the way I was going to make money was through...
Geordie was going to open up another Shaft cinema. If you don't know what a Shaft cinema is, fuck it, don't look it up. I'll tell you what it is. It's one of those peep show cinemas. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Well, if you got the goods, use them. I had this idea to... Well, I had an idea for an app.
Yeah.
And which is going to be obsolete now anyway, because who the fuck can afford to go to a movie?
Yeah.
I had an app idea where you, and I've already written this down, it's copyrighted, but you download the app on your phone, it tunes you in like a QR code or something to the movie you're watching, you bring your own headphones, and the audio comes in through your headphones, so you can take your fancy ass Bose headphones or your cheapo Apple ones if that's what you fucking want to listen to. So you don't hear anything else. You just hear the movie, you've got it on the big screen, you're in the comfy recliner. It's perfect.
It's
You're correct.
atmosphere. It's atmosphere. Like, it's all...
Atmosphere, yeah. Listening to cunts eat popcorn,
Yeah, but that's
talking,
the-
taking
But
selfies.
that's the
and
whole...
fucking-
But that, yeah, okay. Forget about the cell. I'm saying, like, the old days. Not the old days, fucking, I'm not that old, but, you know, you go to the cinema, people are talking, then, you know, oh, Morgan, advertising, blah, 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 comes out, and then you're like, goes quiet, goes dark.
It doesn't though now.
Yeah, I know, because everybody wants to take a fucking photo and wants to tell me that he's at a cinema. I don't give a shit.
If you're open, okay, I'm talking to the camera. If you open your bag of chips in the middle of a fucking movie, you are a cunt. There, I said it.
That's fine. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying to me too. But
It's more than annoying to me. It's like that bit in Jaws where like Quint puts his fucking nails down the chalkboard. He goes,
Yeah.
"You all know me." Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking horrible. But I had an idea for a movie theater where the way I was going to make money was from people like me, and the answer was going to be segregation. There were days where
and you
could
guys
bring a
don't
kid-
believe me that his family owned a plantation. That's all I'm saying.
Segregation doesn't mean that.
Whatever.
In pop culture, it does. but-
Whatever.
No, so there'd be days where popcorn was allowed, so I could keep those fucking idiots happy. There were days where the even dumber idiots could take their kids, and I mean screaming kids.
Yeah, can we drink off the same fountain, or do we have to go elsewhere?
There's no fountains. You can't bring it. When was the last time you saw a fountain after COVID?
What did you white people do?
Buy a
with it?
bottle of water, you cheap cunt. No.
Fucking hell.
No, I'm angry now. Just the idea of someone eating popcorn next to me is doing my fucking head in. There'd be movies where, you know, there'd be something racy put on so you could do what you wanted because, you know, that'd be big money, tissue supplied and all that
What would be
stuff.
the movie that you? What would be your first movie to play?
Jaws.
I know you have to go classic. I reckon you have to go classic.
Jaws is a classic?
Nah, that's not classic. That's just it's just not classic. I'd figure if Geordie had if Geordie had a cinema like this, he should play Gone with the Wind. Just putting it out there.
No.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey.
No, there'd be no musicals unless it was Sound of Music.
Why do you hate musicals so much? I fucking love musicals. What's wrong with a musical? Get into it, you have a bit of fun.
I don't get into it. That's why they're not fun. If I want to listen to music, I'll listen to fucking music. It's the same as musical comedy. If I want to listen to music, I will listen to music. If I want to listen to
you
comedy,
sort of sit there.
I'll listen to comedy.
You know, you go see Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a place to be. Anyway, but that was a bit loud. Sorry, guys.
I'll look. You know, you and me can sit down and have a romantic night and watch The Sound of Music one time, only because it's got Nazis in it, and that would be entertaining.
You know, I hate that movie. Fucking, I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It's not enjoyable to me.
Why? Because it's a musical, correct?
No, not because it's a musical. It's just not enjoy. I don't like it for some reason.
I don't even know what it's about.
I went to.
I just like that line, Maria. What is it you can't face?
I went to actually where they filmed it in Austria, Germany, Salzburg. That's the fucking place we went to. We went there and we went to check it out. You know what I mean?
Did you do the?
Nah, fuck no.
Oh, why not? Put a dress on and.
Actually,
spin around.
I went there. There was this fucking. I gotta tell you, it was a great fucking area where you'd go. It was like fountains,
Yeah.
and so you.
Oh, so you found the correct fountain you meant to drink.
Yeah, no. I said, where did Geordie put the fountain? And this way, so.
I've never owned a plantation, for the record.
I asked you,
I don't even own a house. I barely own my car.
Yeah,
anyway.
right. That's what they all say. Anyway, why would he have a house or a car or anything? He gets taken. Remember like in Egypt when they used to carry those people in those boxes. Geordie goes to gigs. So we're here.
Can you imagine filming a special and coming in on the back of like 6 people?
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Might be 12 in your case, but I could get.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. But he's always. But at least I'm doing comedy. That's the main thing.
When was the last gig you did? I haven't seen you on a
2
while.
weeks ago.
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago. You invited me to Ballarat. I just couldn't be fucked going. So
Yeah, I wonder what happened to you. I had no reception in Ballarat. so
I was going to get down there, and then I just went.
That was a good night.
I'm not going down there. He's going to be there. Why the fuck should I be there?
I did really well that night.
Did
you?
you?
Missed it, yeah. I
Of
did.
course you did.
I did.
See, I said, of course you
Go
did.
fuck yourself.
I didn't say, did I bag you out or anything? I just said, of course you did.
Started
You
off-
were saying to me I wasn't a comedian last week. That's what you said to me. Did you say this to me last week? Yeah. I'm not a comedian. He called me, Benny's not a comedian. You know? And all week I've been racking my fucking brain, trying to figure out
Did it hurt?
what. Yeah, it did actually. What justifies a comedian? What? How do you say? How can you say you're a comedian? Is it by number of gigs?
No, just someone who gets gigs and has their own material.
So why have I material?
No, I need it.
So, am I a comedian?
This is the point in the podcast where we realise how sensitive Benny is.
No, I'm not sensitive. Not yet. We'll get there, people. Just hang with me. No, I'm not sensitive.
You're
I'm
an
not,
arsehole.
no, I'm not sensitive. You know. No. I was thinking about it because people go, oh, like if you travel somewhere, what do you write on your travel card?
Oh,
Would you just say entertainer? Would you say
I
mechanic?
don't travel much. No.
But you've travelled somewhere.
Oh, not for business. Oh, no, I've only travelled once for business, and that was
But you had to put something in there.
No, because it's domestic.
Oh, okay. But if you're travelling overseas, I ask you to put something in there.
Man, I can't even afford to go to the shops for food.
Oh, for
let
fuck's
alone
sake.
overseas, you rich cunt.
I'm not a rich cunt. I just went on holidays a couple of times. Fucking open up the thing, man.
with his gold chains and necklace.
No, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I won this in the Olympics, mate. Look, the gold
Spade
medal.
is spade,
I won
mate.
this in the Olympics, the gold medal.
All right, if you were going to be in the Olympics, what would you do? But and this is solely based off, right, our physical form and abilities right now. No training involved. Let's call it a pop-up Olympics, right? A stadium.
I was actually going to go to the Olympics.
For what? No, hang on.
Not
no,
for
no, no.
Australia.
No, I'm talking about like now. We'll get to that in a second because I'm interested.
It's a true story. When I travelled Europe a couple of years ago and the Olympics were coming up and all the rest of it, I was going to train to do skeet shooting.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
And I wanted to represent Montenegro.
yeah.
Because I wasn't born there,
Oh,
it was a whole
oh
technicality.
so you're claiming and you're not even on the right side of the tracks.
I'm not
Phony
stupid.
motherfucker.
So you know. So you know.
I want to travel. Yeah. It says Australian on his passport for a reason. But I don't know anything about Montenegro, so please don't complain.
No. I actually did. I actually spoke to a few people while I was over there and stuff, and purely and simply, I couldn't get on the team
Yeah.
on the principle because I wasn't born there, and I had to get that sorted out.
How many skeet shooters are in Montenegro?
A few.
Oh,
There are
okay.
a few. Yeah, there are. A
Oh,
few.
okay. Well, I was like, oh fuck. Maybe is there a shortage?
They're not great.
Is there a talent shortage? Like,
No,
couldn't they just shoot you in?
no, because I thought in Australia, forget about it.
Oh, there's heaps.
But no, it's bloody hard to get in the team.
Oh yeah, we
If you
got
don't
too many people.
If you
doing
don't own a
too many things.
plantation and
Do we ever have plantations?
it's very difficult to get into the team here. Like very
Right.
difficult, and not because of capability and stuff. It is very.
Well, no, you're hard to work with, so that's understandable.
I'm the hard one to work with. No. But no, you know what I'm saying? Like it's easier over there because of one, they didn't have a massive team, so I could have gone on there. Two, I could have paid for a spot. No, I'm kidding. No bribes.
I didn't
Anyway.
realise they did band politics there as well.
Oh,
Pay
they
to
did.
play. Fuck
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah. We know a few comedians who've done that in the past, but anyway.
Oh yeah. And bands who,
Yeah, we know
too
that.
much money, not
Yeah.
enough talent.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about music, but yeah. Okay, so physical fitness now.
I do.
A thing pops up tomorrow. We know you shoot. We've done videos on YouTube. We've talked about guns a lot, so that's an obvious.
Yeah.
But let's say you couldn't do shooting. What would you do?
Oh, I haven't got strength like I used to, so I can't do anything with strength. So, it's hard to say, man.
You could chuck a shot put or something, couldn't you?
Nah, I haven't got the strength like I used to. So the distance just won't be there.
I thought you'd be used to handling heavy objects with one hand. No, that's a compliment.
Oh, I don't need to handle it, mate. It just swings, bro. It just swings. It's like a pendulum. You guys should hear it some mornings. I get up and you hear it in the fucking bowl. I wake my wife up. She's like, "What the fuck? My alarm clock going off again."
What about diving? How hard would diving be to you?
I wouldn't do diving. Fuck no. There's a thing. If you ever get an opportunity, it's called Mostar. The place is called Mostar. Anybody out there? It's called Mostar. It's in Sarajevo. Got nothing with the Sarajevo. It's not connected to the Sarajevians. But have a look. These guys dive into this. They dive off. Hamish and Andy actually did the dive. And what made me laugh is when you dive, there's a specific way you've got to land.
Okay.
Because pressure of you hitting that water sends your fucking togs up your fucking. It is fucking hard.
That sounds scary. Why would you want to do that?
Oh, it's that manly.
Oh, is this that like well below freezing?
No.
water
It's,
shit?
it's a bridge. It's a bridge in this place. It's like this bridge that's.
Oh, fuck
They all
that.
dive off it. And it's
No,
like
fuck that.
they do it for tourists and stuff. And Hamish and Andy actually did the Mostar Bridge, and I'll give them credit, mate. Oh fuck, you could give me $1 million, I wouldn't jump off that bridge. And it's not because I'm scared of heights; it's just no chance now.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
What about breakdancing? Apparently that's in the next Olympics. What do you think of that? Exactly. It's not. Like, imagine if you're at a bar and, like, like, tennis comes to town, or, like a big band like AC/DC or something comes to town, and you get all the groupies and they go to the bars where they hang out and shit when they're in town. Just trying to get a sniff, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming there might be something similar like that with the Olympics and golf and all that sort of shit. Like, what if you were at a bar near the stadium and the housing?
Yeah.
You're chatting to a chick and she's like, oh, "So you're an Olympian?" I was like, "Yeah, baby." What do you do? Like,
Yeah.
I'm a break dancer.
You have to have parachute pants and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. You'd have Flemmo pants. How would that go down? Because I don't know anyone who's into breakdancing or finds it sexy or a turn on or something.
I used to do it back in the day.
Oh God, here we go.
No, I'm just.
Is that why you got a fuck shoulder?
No. Fuck shoulder because I fell off the fucking ladder. I did. I was into hip hop big time.
Yeah.
I was probably what?
What's your sign? Do you have a
16?
No?
I have no signs. No, I wasn't into that. I liked the music, so I wasn't into just the.
Yeah.
I wasn't like the full on. The fucking tagging and shit. Yeah. I knew
So you're an adult about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I liked the
Yeah.
music. I enjoyed the music. I didn't get into the tagging. I did go out a few times with the boys to watch them tag and shit like that. It was just like, I didn't get it. Like,
Yeah.
it's your name, mate. It's like, seriously, what the fuck?
And I can't read it.
Yeah, it's
How do they know
retarded.
it's the worst branding opportunity you could possibly do. It's meant to be advertising. I think,
couldn't
but it
be.
doesn't
I
work.
couldn't be a tagger because I was dyslexic. Anyway, that's another story.
I remember going on a date with this chick once. She came to one of my shows, and we were walking through the city on the way back, and walking back to my car, and she goes, "Oh, hang on a sec." Runs up an alleyway, pulls out. I don't know where you get them. I didn't know they existed. Pulls out this little spray can. It would have been no bigger than that.
Yeah.
And just quickly tags this beautiful bluestone wall of like a steakhouse in the city.
Yeah.
Or something like that. She goes, "All right, we're going back to your place." Like, no. She's like, "Why not?" I'm like, "Because I fuck adults." Like, it was ridiculous. Like, what? I don't get the point in tagging at all.
That's retarded.
It's
Where'd
it's
you
weird.
meet her?
Tinder, I think. Yeah, it was a different time. That was years ago.
Years ago, fucking last week. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, fuck off. It was years ago.
Anyway, going back to the justifying what a comedian is.
Hang on. I just thought of another fun fact. You're
Yeah.
talking about diving? Yeah. Okay. When you say, for whatever reason...
Wait a minute. Can you swim?
I dabble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fast.
No, but can you look?
Oh, I could keep myself afloat for a necessary amount of time until the rescue came, yeah.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. So you
Not competitive, no. I've got enough buoyancy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't sink.
A bit heavy around the midriff.
Yeah, a bit around Diving.
Diving. So, for whatever reason, if you had to jump out of a mode of transport into a body of water, they say salt water hurts a lot more
Yeah, it's heavier.
because of the salt content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that blew my mind when I heard that. Okay, I thought that was going to be a cool fact.
I can't show it to you. Well, I could probably show it to you today. My pool's salt water.
Mm.
You can actually feel the weight.
I've seen you pull your rich cunt. Yeah.
I'm not a rich cunt. It's just a fucking pool. You come in, if you can actually feel the weight. Like when I put salt in it, the actual water gets weighty.
Okay.
It's really weird, but it does. And gets salty, obviously. It's got salt in there, but that's not the point.
Just dip your chips in it.
Anyway, last week we were talking about me not being a comedian.
Yes.
I didn't have a problem with it.
Oh, you got a problem with everything. Have it out. What is it?
I didn't have a problem with. I don't know.
You
That's
might-
all right. That's okay. I'm not going to have a rant now on video. There's no point. I'm not going to rant about it.
No, go on.
No.
Okay, what? Okay, let me put this.
When you became a mechanic, did you get a papers when you became a mechanic? And does that justify that you're a mechanic or not?
Oh, yeah.
So when I got a paper for my chefing, did that justify that I'm a chef?
Yeah.
Do you agree with this?
Yes.
That's all I wanted to know.
Oh,
You know,
I see. Yeah,
that's all I wanted to know. That's all I needed to know. So he's basically said to us, as a collective, that if you've got a piece of paper and justifies that you are what that piece of paper says you are, you've done the ability of being that, your training, whatever, you become a mechanic.
Okay, is it better?
No, wait a minute. I'm talking here. You can't just fucking get into my rant now. I said I wasn't ranting, but now I'm ranting.
I'm just remembering my counterpoints on this, but yeah, go ahead.
Does that make you mechanic? Like you've done your course, you've done your mechanic?
A trustworthy mechanic, yeah, not a backyarder or a paper tech.
No, I'm not saying dodgy.
Yeah, okay, an actual
I'm
mechanic.
saying dodgy.
yes.
Like even like my chef thing, it's legitimate.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
4 years and
Yeah,
that's the course, how
whatever
long
it
it
is,
is,
yeah.
whatever it is,
Yeah.
you do it. You know, and that justifies you. Did you do anything for comedy like that?
No.
Why not? All I got to say, people, is let me go to my paperwork here. But I got something to show Geordie. This justifies that I am a comedian. It is a certificate. As you can see. Wait. You just said before, if you've got a certificate of whatever you do, it justifies what you are. I am a comedian. Geordie is not a comedian. I am the comedian in this room.
I want to.
Hey, no, you cannot. You can't say a word now. It's done. It's dusted. It's finished. Move on.
How much did you pay for that?
I did not pay for this.
How much was the course?
Or whatever the course they charge, I don't know. I paid for my mechanic. I paid for my course for my chefing.
Me too.
So it's not like I didn't pay anything.
No, I'm just curious.
Are you saying did I pay any dodgy shit or anything?
No. I'm not suggesting dodgy shit.
No.
I'm just curious because my counterpoint is, how much was the course?
Whatever the cost, yeah.
No.
I don't know. I
Whatever
really
the
don't.
cost. Couple hundred, $20.
A couple of hundred, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. How much money have you made from comedy since doing that?
Oh, a bit. I have actually.
Okay, so I've made money from comedy as well.
Yeah.
I was making enough at some point.
Are you saying the money that I've made does it justify what I've got? Is that what you're trying to say?
What, you're trying to justify everything now, aren't you?
Bring it on. You're not going to win this argument today. I'll tell you right now. You can try the Geordie spin. What's going to happen?
Okay, let me that fucking noise. It just derails my train of thought. Alright, let me put it this way. If you sign up for one of these courses, can you fail it?
Absolutely.
Do you know anyone who didn't get given a certificate?
Yes. Yeah.
Did they get their money back?
No, you're paying for a course. You didn't get your money back.
Okay, what constitutes them not passing?
They haven't done a component within the course.
Oh, what were the components?
Whatever the components are, there's like different structures and shit that you got to learn and that sort of stuff.
Write something offensive, write something not offensive, write something with swearing.
Yeah,
something
there's a
without
whole
swearing.
book. There's a
Yeah.
book. That's not.
Where's the book?
I haven't got the book here. It's somewhere over there.
Well, I've got all my books at home.
God, you foolish
Being a
shit.
mechanic.
Don't make me get. I'm not going to get up now. I can't be fuck getting up. I will get up, and if he keeps pushing, I'm getting up. The point is, you said that I was not I was not a mechanic. I was not a comic last week. I've got a certificate to prove it.
What was the school?
School of Hard Knock Knocks. And I've got no beefs with the School of Hard Knock Knocks. You know this.
Yeah, you got beefs with everyone, but yeah.
Fuck yeah, I got to beef fucking everybody. Fucking hate everybody equally. There's no person out there that I do not hate. I
Okay.
fucking hate everybody.
Okay, all right. Here's my take on that. Oh, don't here we go, me mate. So
Stop calling me mate. I've got a name. Fucking, we've known each other for so long now. Every time message, yeah, mate. Fucking, what am I, yobbo?
fuck, you're a sensitive boy, aren't you, Benny?
Okay, if I'm sensitive. Can't pronounce my fucking name. I get to his room, can't pronounce my name. Ugh. Now I'm sounding Jewish.
Let's get a scan of your brain. You can show me where I've touched you. Now,
No. There'll be another lawsuit that you'll have on your hands.
all right. So, chef, mechanic, plumber, electrician.
Comedian.
No.
Oh, well,
They're all trades, right?
Yeah.
You got professional comedians. You got professional bands. Is a band unless it has a record label?
no.
You reckon?
Nope. Needs a label.
Why?
Got to listen to it. How are you going to listen to it otherwise?
Streaming services.
No. See, this is the bullshit. This is what I'm. So you're saying to me, if somebody puts something, then this is what you were talking about before. Let's go back to where you were talking about YouTube and all that before.
Yeah.
You know, like you got these influencers, these people doing
they're not real
content.
people,
No, wait a minute,
yes,
wait.
yeah.
But you got people doing content and all that sort
Yeah.
of shit. So you're going to tell me you're a YouTuber because you're putting, we're putting this out on YouTube.
Mm.
So we're YouTubers, are we? No. We're not.
Well, no, we're not making money from it.
No, but what I'm trying to say is people putting shit out there
Yeah.
doesn't technically give you the right to call yourself something. You know what I mean? You've got to earn a spot. You've got to earn the
Yeah.
course. You've got to do what needs to be done to get to that point. I did that, people. I paid for my certificate.
I feel like we're about to have an existential crisis. Are we a podcast? Like we've got merch.
Yeah, we're a
We've
podcast.
got a page. We've got
Yeah,
content.
yeah, but we're not YouTubers.
No, because we've
We're
got talks,
podcasters,
Yeah.
right? So we're podcasters, comedian, and friend.
I hope you guys are enjoying my special guest today, Benny.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to be here. Great to be here.
Thanks for letting me use your stuff.
Great to be here.
No, that's an okay. So I reckon.
You need a label. You do need a label, I think, in music.
Not now, you don't.
No, you don't now because of all the shit that's out
Exactly.
there. But you need to get legitimacy. You know this.
But what's legitimacy though?
Fucking
so
earning coin.
Yeah, so you record an album. That's minimum,
Earning coin.
That's minimum $20,000 to
Yeah.
record a good album.
Absolutely, but what I'm saying is, for you to go any further with all, you still had to go through your processes. You had to pay for your album,
Yeah.
get your label, get all that going, get your promoter,
Yeah,
producer.
but the label didn't do anything. That was all on us.
No, but still, it gives you the opportunity to actually get more. You said about the label before, the guy gave you 20,000 people. That's what he's giving you from that. Well, already if he didn't, I don't know, but technically he would have to, not have to,
The
but
platform was there.
Yes.
The door was open.
Yes.
Yes, but they didn't push it
yes, but that's what I'm trying to
as
say
they
to you.
promised.
So if he was a good promoter or fucking producer,
Yeah.
he would fucking pommel you fucking 100 miles an hour. Like, you know yourself. Like, I can guarantee you'll tell me 50 now people that piss you off in music because the door was open and then they got promoted like a motherfucker and they're fucking useless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas talent, it's positioning of, you know what I'm saying? So you still got to go through your positions to get where you're going. And that, and I think since, say, like Australia's Got Talent and
Yeah, they're
other
not
one.
real artists.
No.
No,
and,
they're not.
And all these shows, all they're doing is opening the door
Yeah.
to grab that one artist,
Yeah.
to actually project that person and go, yep, we've got what we want now.
Yeah.
Let's project
Yeah.
this person so we can make a shitload of money on this person.
Yeah, because they run off hype.
That's it.
Everyone gets emotionally
That's it.
invested in this fucking stranger on TV
That's it.
who has a sob story
That's it.
that no one could give a fuck if you told him in a bar.
And I can guarantee you, if you turn around and ask anybody, like if you might go, season 2, blah blah blah, who was on there? Oh, fucking,
exactly.
I got no idea.
Yeah, it's a hype machine.
Yeah.
And that's what they make the
So
money
at
off.
that time, it's like pommel, and you
Yeah.
get 1 or 2 that actually succeed, and the rest that they don't. No, they.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say about the course. But if a course is in place, doesn't matter what it is, be it chefing, be it mechanic, be it comedy, the course is in place to teach you the fundamentals.
Yeah.
The next step is open mics, rooms. That's the apprenticeship.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So your schooling's done. Now you're at the apprenticeship part where you're actually getting out there, Pommeling,
Yeah.
writing, getting ideas, fucking filling your brain up.
Yeah.
But it still makes you a comedian.
Yeah. Agreed.
But if you haven't got the certificate, you're not a comedian. He just agreed. Now he's going to say, I disagree with that because I've got a comment. Doesn't matter which way he goes, boys and girls, fucking. Baby. Oh, God.
I hope whoever came up with that noise is dead. I really do.
It's good noise.
It's
What
not.
else have I got? I got the phone.
Not this again.
We should call the Enigma.
Alright.
We haven't called the Enigma for a while.
Because I don't have any money at the moment because I'm unemployed. Let's do like a GoFundMe and I'll go do the school.
You couldn't hack it.
Why?
You would lose your shit at some point at somebody. That's your character. I know your character. Somebody will piss you off. I'll pay for the course. I'll put $1,000 on it. At some point,
Is it $1,000?
no, it's not $1,000.
Oh.
I'm saying I'll bet $1,000. At some point, you will just go, you know what? This is fucked. I've lost my shit at this point. You would.
All right. So if if I complete the course and get a certificate, do I get the $1,000?
No, fuck no. I'm not gonna give you $1,000. I'm not betting. I'm saying you would lose your shit. You're not going to lose your shit now on principle because I've said it. But I know you'll.
Oh no. There's a point where I would. Yeah.
I know you would also lose your shit at some point. You go, fuck that. I can't do this shit. They're doing my fucking head in.
All right. I'm interested.
You know.
All right. That could be an interesting episode.
You know. Now I can justify myself. I could actually say, I'm a comedian. I've got a piece of paper
I know
that
you're a
says.
comedian.
Oh, now I'm a comedian. Last week.
And here's the point where I pull the Inception thing, where I tell Benny that was a joke.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, now he's trying to be my mate again.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I know you're not. Just go to school, hard knocks tonight. Go to Rubber Chicken. You might get a discount. Say I sent you down. I reckon I'll double charge you.
You know that big Montenegrin cunt you had for a few years ago? He told me I'd get a discount if I said hi.
They're doing well. And this is the thing. People think I've got
I'm
a
not
beef.
doubting that.
I've got no beef with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I'm not doubting that at all. I just, it'd be
What?
interesting.
Do it. No, you couldn't do it. You
I reckon
could.
I could.
No chance. I guarantee you somebody is going to say something fucking retarded.
Like what?
No, I can't better not. Should I?
No, go on.
I did the course.
I've got no fucking affiliate. Yeah, you did. You got a certificate.
I got a certificate. I did a course.
Fucking
Great
wanker.
course.
Yeah.
Anybody gets the opportunity, school hard knocks. Good course.
Yeah,
Geordie
if you're
might.
a rich cunt like Benny, go
I'm
for
not a
it.
rich cunt.
If you're not funny and you're rich.
Oh, that's wrong.
No, you are
That
funny.
is wrong.
You are funny.
How
Go
many
on.
people school hard knocks did you have on your first show now? You had a couple.
None.
What do you mean none?
As in, what first show?
That's the show you just did now.
Death of Glory.
Yeah. Is anybody there? Who's on the show?
I don't remember anyone being a school hard knocks person.
Well, anyway, he's had people from school hard knocks in his room. That's all
Yeah,
I got.
because they were funny.
Yeah, I've been in your room. I'm hilarious, but that's not the point.
Comedy's subjective.
Oh, this is the thing how we operate. I give him the opener. He
Yeah, because I know how to write.
Oh, here we go. But now I'm having a smoke because he's pressurising me again.
Pressurizing.
What a life we live in.
Is this good content? I've got no idea. No. So, okay, so what? Tell me about the course. Break it down for me, then I'll tell you the course I did.
What, did you do a comedy course?
Yeah,
When?
we'll get to that. You tell me yours.
You got a certificate?
Working on it
Can't you be working on a certificate?
because it's ongoing.
What's the course?
Tell me yours first, and I'll tell you mine.
Oh, I know who you're doing it with.
Who?
Tasmania.
Huh?
No.
Who the fuck's Tasmania? What?
Tasmania, no?
No. Oh, Gavin Baskerville.
Yeah.
No. Just tell me yours first, and then we'll compare notes.
No, tell me yours
No,
now.
fuck that.
You got
No.
me interested. I just reckon if you did the course, you'd lose your shit. That's all I reckon. Somebody will piss you off.
I'm willing to try this.
Try
That
it.
could be a good episode.
Good actually. We could actually do the podcast
We could do like
at,
We could do a video vlog at the end of it, and I can fill you in on my day.
Oh God, that would be hilarious.
All right, let's do it.
You'd lose your shit.
I can't afford this, but
You'd lose your shit.
we'll work it out. We'll fund it somehow.
Get him on there. We'll somehow work this out. But yeah, if you want to see Geordie lose his shit, let's go fund me. This is gold, bro.
Let's do it.
Who did you do the course with? Who's the course?
No one.
You just said you did a course. Oh, hanging out with people. Is that what you're saying?
What's a course? Who's to say that a course teaching something is the correct way of doing it? Who the fuck knows? There's no right or wrong in comedy. If you make and that this is what's shitting me at the moment. You got those people where you're like, oh yeah, no, I need to get this person on my bill, blah 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 blah, or whatever, or I have to fill this quota of how many times I get this person in through blah 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 blah. No, it's about the fucking crowd. I don't care where you come from, who you are, or whatever. If you make these people laugh, I'll have you back.
Okay.
You see someone do well in a room, I don't give a fuck if you've been doing it 2 months, 2 years, 20 years. People are forgetting that it's about the punter. People are coming out to be entertained.
This is my fucking point being the whole time. Always said that.
Yeah, I know.
See,
So
now
I don't know what a
now
certificate proves. I've seen people who have done courses and they're not funny.
So I'm not funny.
Not you, you fucking sensitive bastard. No. I've seen people who've done this covered.
You didn't
course
laugh
of
out
yours.
there when I showed you my material before. You actually made me audition. 20 minutes
No,
ago,
I
I
didn't.
auditioned. I auditioned 20 minutes ago.
But he's like, check this out. It just started doing a fucking, like a crazy man on a fucking train. Trying to get tips in a cum-soaked hat. No, it was...
I gotta pay for the course.
Yeah, you need to do it again.
All right, another thing. Why do you... why I love Glenn. Glenn, wherever you are, mate, you're coming on the fucking podcast.
Mr. Zen.
Mr. Zen.
Yeah.
Why do you and him get so pissed off when people want to fucking get a spot?
No, it's not that. It's how you go about it. And I've had a chat to him about this, like, you know, after and before gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's the principle of, okay, you messaging a room runner, and I'm not the best room runner in Melbourne, I don't claim to be,
No.
but thank you, I like doing what I'm doing, and I've got my thing happening, and I'm trying to make it work. But everyone does shit differently. So some people will do a, what's that technical thing you were struggling with before for collective comedy? The comedy
Pendulum?
collective.
I don't know, fucking, you gotta fill a form in.
Yeah, so some people do an expression of interest. So like Laughs on Lygon, you sign up when it comes out. Like Paul Sharpland for Gorilla.
You gotta message
It's
him.
a direct message
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing, and you know, depending on lineup and whatever else. Like Paul puts a package of a show together. He puts people who, you know, will complement each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not in a Voltaire way, but like a, you know, like a
Voltaire's
complimenting
good.
each
Don't bang
other's-
Voltaire out. Leave him
Oh,
alone.
yeah, when did you go there last?
2 years ago.
I would love to see you do Voltaire.
Let's do Voltaire.
All right, done.
Let's do it together.
All right, let's sign up.
We'll sign up. We'll do Voltaire. Let's see if
Or
they
we'll
let
do
us
a
in.
live podcast from Voltaire. That'd be great.
Do that. That's not a drama.
That'd be fucking hilarious. All right.
They can't. Yeah, that's out 5 minutes.
They don't listen to this. Yeah.
Don't they? Yeah, I reckon they listen to this.
That'll be 5 minutes. we'll mash it together and we'll do 10.
I never bagged you guys out. Now, I can't speak for other people in the room.
Don't care.
But you never bagged them out. You never bagged
No.
them out.
I just won't put him. I can't see him doing well in certain rooms. But anyway, so there's multiple ways you can get a gig, right?
Yeah.
So you think of that as you approaching a room runner, be it a sign up, a physical sign up. Like Paul used to have a sheet of paper at the start of the night and get on the third bracket. That's how I started, you know, a sign up. So you have your sign ups, your online sign ups, you message someone directly, whatever. It's a resume.
Yes.
The person running the night is running a business. And if you don't treat it like that, don't fucking expect to be on.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how I look at it. So I think I'm not going to speak for Glenn, but I think we've had similar ideas on the same thing. If you get someone message you, you don't know them, you don't see them, like you and me, I don't expect a text message from you if we haven't spoken in 2 weeks or whatever saying, oh, hey man, how are ya, blah, 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 blah.
Hey, man, doesn't even know my name.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, keep going.
This is you messaging me, you
Oh,
daft
yeah.
cunt.
But
Alright,
I say, hey, Geordie, what's going on, bro?
Exactly. Okay. So, but I don't expect that because we're mates, right?
Yeah.
I know you, right? So say like close mates of mine, you know, like Gary Jahal, Nanki, fucking whatever. I don't expect a big fucking long-winded, hey bro, how you doing, blah blah blah. Can I get a spot?
Yeah.
But if you don't know someone,
Yeah.
and you message them, and I,
Oh yeah, read a post just before.
yeah, like I've got evidence of it where someone who you don't know messages you out of the blue. You've never met them, be it online, commented on the same thing, or met in person, even briefly. Messages you out of nowhere saying, "Can I get a spot on the 28th or whatever?" And that's all the fucking message says.
And Jordy responds with, "Are you a comedian?"
Well, we had no mutual friends. I don't know who the fuck he was.
I know. I'm just saying, but that was awesome. I loved it.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, if that's how you're going to interact with the room runner,
but then
it's like a resume.
But then how do I get a spot? Do I just say, "Hi, how's it going? Just wondering if you got any spots."
Or you just ask, what's the process of, you know, I don't know, fucking anything. Like, if you message...
I usually send a message saying, "Hi, how's it going? Just wondering if you've got any spots coming up."
Best way to get a spot is you go down to the fucking room, see how it is. Because you might ask for a spot in a room, and their regular demographic might not be your fucking crowd.
I've done that before.
Yeah, me too. I've done rooms where I've eaten shit because it wasn't...
But I've said this before, and then people turn around and go, "Oh, but you can make anybody laugh anywhere."
No.
That's bullshit.
No, complete bullshit.
It's bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
I run on a M15 to R rating at the best of times.
Yeah.
My shit doesn't go in the...
I'll try not to swear when I get on your thing. I'm trying not to swear that much anymore. I can't do it. It's just fucking hard.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. oh, that was a joke, Benny. What? I'll get you a gold star. Is that what they did there at the school? Anyway, so if you can't show basic fucking manners in a text message to someone you want something from, be it a job,
but this comes back to my point. This comes back to my point. I don't know what podcast it was, whatever. That you have to support the fucking room.
Yeah, but there's people who take... Yeah, you do, but there's people who take that too far.
No, you don't have to suck cock. I'm not saying go there suck cock.
Don't have to beg. If you have to beg someone, it probably shows you fucking talent.
Don't beg nobody for nothing. As in, if you go there a few times, support the room, have a drink, support them a little bit, and then if they're cunts to you, well...
Oh, yeah, why would you want to work with someone who's a showbiz
don't
asshole?
do it.
No.
Don't do it.
It's a basic level of politeness. Like, you know, like I'm sure you were brought up the same. Like, your parents probably slapped you if you didn't say thanks, didn't wash your hands, didn't say please.
Yeah, but you got people that don't do that,
sort of shit.
You got people that do not do that. And that really annoys me because people forget about... And this is that whole mentality of coming back to the whole, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. Some of them get too big...
Yeah.
Before they've actually done anything.
Exactly.
And you sit there and go, hey, he's up, doctor.
Yeah, the ego doesn't match the confidence in the ego doesn't match the talent.
No. And that's disappointing to see because people don't get that. But also I think it's a privilege thing too. People think they're privileged.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah! I've got heaps of messages from people I've never met, guys, girls, and other who. In a rant, and I'm not as sensitive, but like I'll stand up for myself if someone's a cunt to me or whatever. But like, I wouldn't dream of sending a kind of message like that saying, "Oh, what's the earliest you can get me on at your room?" And that's all the message says. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck am I? I'm nobody, but I'm running a room. I've got customers who need to be entertained, come out to be entertained, and are paying now. Is your act worth being paid for?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, yours is, but like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're saying...
No, I get what you're saying, and I agree with you 150%, but you see some people just, they fucking, I don't know.
It's how you carry yourself. So, like, I did a absolute bullshit of a gig where there's 30 people on, like, 2 weeks ago, and a comic who shall not be named rocked up. I thought they were there to support the room, and they... took the pen off the MC and the run sheet off the MC and just popped their name in. It wasn't a sign-up night.
Been around a while, the comedian?
Hey?
Been around?
Long enough to know fucking better.
Has he got a certificate?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, did the old knock knocks. Do they teach you that, how to get gigs in School of Hard Knocks?
Oh, absolutely.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They give you a list. See your room on the list, but anyway, they give you a list.
Not affiliated.
No, they give you a list of all the rooms in Melbourne. And then they basically
No,
say...
no. But like, do they say like, if you don't know the person, here's a good, you got like templates on like Word docs and shit of like a basic bitch resume sort of thing. It's like, here's what I've done, here's my
basically
qualifications.
they say to you, just approach the person, support the room.
Yeah.
Be obviously polite and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's not like this is how you do.
It's not a Bible. To
no.
Yeah, no.
It's a bit of common sense too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if the person's comfortable and they want you to have a crack or whatever, then
it's what Confucius says. Common sense, not so common.
Nah, it's not common.
It really isn't. Like if you say you're in a spot of bother and you got to ask your mum for some money, right? You'd say, "Please, mum, can I blah 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 blah." If you wouldn't talk to your fucking mum like that, how would you expect to get on at this room?
But they do. But this is the thing, I don't get the privilege thing, because I think sometimes it goes to their head, like we're still open micers across the board. You know what I mean? Like we're all the same, and I keep saying this: we're all the fucking same. There's days where you fucking kill it. There's days where you don't kill it. There's days where you fucking go, oh shit, I want to quit this shit. There's days where Geordie makes you cry and you get in a fetal position because he says you haven't got a comedian, but I've got a certificate in my bag. But that's not the point here. Don't bag my fucking certificate.
Every time you mention a certificate, I'm going to give you a golf clap, a condescending golf clap.
Of course you are. You're always condescending. But anyway, can't wait till you do the course. Somebody's just going to shit at some guy.
I can't wait.
Fucking stab him with the fucking...
Cannot wait.
What do they cook palmers down there? No, I don't think they do. They stab him with a fork.
How'd you get that scar? Scars are sexy. Oh, that's with a cabana.
Somebody had a palmer in their hand.
That's button off, baby.
Oh God.
No. I don't want this to be a rant because it's not. It's just I asked for spots at rooms when I first started. I went down and I was like, I've been doing this a couple of months, blah 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 blah, and I got told straight up, no, we book acts who
are funny,
more experienced. Yeah, I wasn't funny when I started. I know that. Oh, sorry, I need to get my certificate first, don't I?
Here's his certificate. When he gets his certificate, he'll actually be a comedian. You can actually put that on his documents if he floats to Europe.
All right, let's do this.
If he does Edinburgh, you can actually write comedian. So if I flew to Edinburgh to do an open mic spot, not a spot, an open mic spot, I could put on my to Edinburgh comedian. I'm kidding around.
Okay, so what constitutes an open mic? Micer, like
trying material, going up there. I think.
Okay, what's an open mic situation for you? Because you get booked for gigs, like you're on a lineup, you're on a poster, someone's asked you, or you've given an expression of interest saying, "Hey, I'd love to do this show." So that's not open mic. That's being part of the lineup.
I'll be honest with you. In the whole time that I've been doing this, I've never put my name down on a sheet.
Okay.
So I've never gone to a room and gone, I'll put my name on a sheet.
Yeah.
Because I want to get home by about 12.
Yeah, exactly. No, but there's some open mic rooms that run an appropriate amount of time.
But I do believe in you've got to support the room. You've got to respect the person that's running the room. And then basically it comes down to if that person interacts with you or doesn't want to interact with you. If that person treats you like shit,
don't fucking
don't bother. I don't think there's a point. I mean, you got to make people think. You got to be comfortable. I always say if I'm comfortable in my situation, I will approach that situation. If I'm not comfortable in that situation, cool, I don't belong here. Thank you very much. I'm out.
Cold calling when you haven't even met the person or been to the venue. And like demanding.
No, I'd never do that. That I'd never do. And I don't think I ever.
But that's what I get. I'm not going to name names, obviously, but like that's what I get as a room runner, and many other, and that's where Glenn's post came from. It's just like if you show the room runner or the owner or whatever the fuck the situation is how the room runs, it could be a team of people who run. I think Glenn works with Ashfels M now.
Yeah.
Like they run Brunny together, Funny Near the Brunny, sorry, together. You know, like if you approach the people who run it or whatever with no respect, I'm not saying kiss the fucking ring, kiss some asses or anything like that, but that says to me, like, if you can't be professional with me, you're not going to be professional on the stage.
Yeah, true.
And you have to protect your
asset.
your punters.
Yeah. Your asset is the punter. The punter's the one that's going to basically propel you.
Vote with their feet, whether they come back or not.
Yes, definitely. That I agree with. I agree with that.
See that, ladies and gentlemen? We agree on something.
Not really, but anyway, I just got to end on a good note.
No, it's just a common courtesy of
having a certificate makes you a comedian. That's all we need to know today.
No, but you've got open mic where people just sign up and they don't have the goods to be asked to be on the lineup and, you know, post a flyer.
Why do you
or whatever.
think the cliques are? Why do you think a lot of places have these little cliques?
Insecurity.
That's wrong.
Why?
You make everybody feel uncomfortable. These cliques make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it comes back to insecurity.
Yeah, but everybody should be working together. You're in the same element.
Agreed, but
you know, okay. I'll give you this for an example. When you were working as a mechanic and you're working in a big place,
yeah,
you all had lunch at the same time.
Yeah,
you know, Tom would say something, have a laugh, fucking you'd say something. You know what I mean? Like it'd be a banter between everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And technically, you didn't have to work with that person that closely, but because you're all in the same fucking room, you'd all try to be. Whereas every time I notice, every comedians, it's just groups, fucking groups everywhere. Groups, fucking groups. And I don't think that's. And it becomes that whole. For an outsider looking in, it becomes that whole. How do I approach this group? If you're a new comedian, it's very difficult.
No, I can see that.
Very difficult to just walk in there and go, "G'day, Geordie, how you going?" You know what I mean? Like,
I'll talk to fucking anyone.
No,
I've made some new friends in the last few weeks, and they're promising comics.
I'm not saying that. Or then use them for your podcast.
Oh no, they don't have a certificate yet. No. That's a really good point, and this popped into my head the other day. I've only known, like, say, Gary Jahal for the best part of a year, maybe a year and a half. But I feel like I've known him for 10 years. Like, we're just that good of friends. Same as you. But, like, when you think about it, the only thing we had in common was being at the same gig on the same night.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're all strangers.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer, and I think I've mentioned this on the podcast before, you can invite your 5 best friends you think the fucking world of. Yeah. I can do the same. We can have them over here tonight for a barbecue. 2 of them won't get along, and I think that's fine. That's human nature. I'm not
saying not get along. I'm saying the problem is the groups get into their groups, and it feels like people to approach that group is too difficult. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying this person's aren't going to talk. Yeah, you're going to get that in every fucking group.
Yeah.
You're going to get that in every group. I've gone to fucking dinner parties. Sorry, I've gone to barbecues. don't want to upset him, you know. Fucking dinner party. Rich bastards. Blah blah. Anyway, but I've gone to situations where you just, I'll say hi. How you going? What do you do? And that would be as far as we go, because there's no common ground, if you know what I mean. Whereas as a comedian, we're all common ground.
I think, I'm only speaking for myself, I think a lot of comics, well, I gravitate to comics who, like, you know, I love their material and I can hang out with them away from a gig.
He's losing words now. He's like, oh, that's what.
No, but for me, I'm choosing my words carefully. But then, like, you know, you've got some rooms where it's nearly an identical lineup every week, and then that by default turns it into a clique.
Yeah, I know, but it comes once again. I'll come back to the point that it becomes that very difficult for somebody coming in from looking from the outside in. It becomes very difficult.
Yeah.
to break into that group. Some people can. They just break into the group very, very finely. But that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of the rooms that are running the rooms have sort of like, oh, we've got this clique and, you know what I mean? Like this group element.
Well, the only one clique I can think of isn't particularly funny, so I don't know why you'd want to hang out with them.
Gotta go to your room sometimes.
I don't have a fucking clique. No, but you know...
Oh, sorry. Geordie hasn't got a clique. It's Geordie and then everybody around Geordie.
I'm a personable person. I like
you
chatting
go
to people.
fucking hell. Personable person, my ass.
I am.
You are an angry person in a little
I am
man's
an
body,
angry person.
in a short man's body, in a
Not that
miniature.
short.
Short. Short man syndrome. I call it short man.
Fuck off. I'm not a
Yeah.
chihuahua.
You're short man syndrome.
No, see, like... and this brings it back to if you approached a room or a clique and they were rude to you, why the fuck would you want to be part of them?
No, you just don't go there. But that's what I was saying before. If you don't feel comfortable there, don't go there.
Exactly.
It's very
so
simple.
why does it matter?
Just walk out. Just I don't feel comfortable here. And that's what I'm trying to say to you. Some people make you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Some people don't make you feel comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You just
that's
sort of
human nature.
Oof. But I'm saying as a room runner,
Mm.
you got to make everybody feel comfortable.
Yeah, if they fit the bill.
This is your therapy session. I'm helping you out
if they
now.
fit the bill.
Yeah, but you can still be nice to people. You don't have to be a total cunt.
I'm not a cunt.
No,
Occasionally, but
every fucking time. But anyway.
no, that brings me back to my point of like, you know, if someone just calls you out of nowhere and just says, "When's the earliest I can get a spot?"
That's retarded. I agreed with you outside. I'll agree with you. I'll agree with everybody that is stupid.
Yeah, so that's me protecting my asset of the room
and I agree
the
with
bill
you.
and
I
the
agree with you
customers.
for that. But like, if they come to your room and they want to talk to you, you should be able.
Yeah, that's fine.
You make your time, talk to them.
If someone took the time out to come to my room and ask me about a spot, fuck oath, I'd talk to them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, as I'm sure any room runner could attest, you've got a job to do when you're there, whether you're emceeing, just running the fucking thing, or headlining, or whatever. Like, a lot of comics don't like to talk about anything like, on one of them before they go on stage, right?
Yeah.
You're in your head, you're in the zone. Afterwards, completely different person. Let's have a chat, or you get the elements who just fuck off home because that's their job done for the night.
Yep.
So, you know, you got to, as with fucking anything, you got to pick your moment of when you
Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so if you're trying to get, you know,
If you're trying to get a spot at Geordie's room, I'm going to put it out there. I'm just trying to help people. Trying to help people or not?
yeah, go
What do
on.
you get upset? We always get upset.
I'm
See,
not
short
upset.
man fucking syndrome again. If you want to get a fucking spot at Geordie, approach him. Hopefully, when he's on stage with the microphone and warming the crowd up, that's when you hit him. That's when you
And you'll get as many gigs as Benny gets.
zero. Fucking zero. Fucking zero
Oh,
at his
you're
room.
coming in soon. Yeah. How many times do I need to send you the fucking date?
No, it's like fucking next year, you said. It was like
No,
20,
it's next
20,
month, you dumb
tw-
fuck.
20. See, now I'm a dumb fuck. So
If you don't
how do I
show
become a
up-
dumb fuck out of
If you
this?
don't show up, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Show up. I'll definitely show
We
up.
should film your set live.
Podcast it. No, I'm not podcasting.
No,
No. I'm buying a new equipment, something new coming out, and I'm buying it. So we're going to have that help us out a little bit. So that's pretty good. So you know, you can see what we do and how we do it. And I still reckon we have to have a night at Death and Glory. We have to have
Death or Glory.
Death and Glory. Hates that. Fucking love it.
I hate that noise more, I have to be honest.
Yeah, he flushed me.
I just put it down to you being uneducated, saying Death
Oh,
or Glory.
I'm uneducated completely. I mean, I've never denied this. I've never disagreed. But I've got a certificate to be a comedian. That's all I've got to say.
Did they tell you to say retarded as well instead of...
Doesn't actually spell my name right too. I was actually quite surprised. I actually got my name.
Did they go through words that are safe to say and that aren't? No?
No. You write a bit. They work with you for the bit. Break down the bit. You look at the bit. Go through the bit. So you basically write like 5 minutes, and then you just got to keep breaking it down till you condense it. Till it's funny, obviously. That helps.
Did you do comedy before you did the course?
Did it, like I said to you, I started comedy 2 years prior to that. So I actually started in 2016. 16.
Okay.
And then family issues, the old man got
Yeah.
sick and all that shit, and that's why I sort of stopped.
Yeah.
And that's when I everything sort of went, all right, well, fuck all. And he goes, well, why don't you do a bit of comedy again, get back into, you enjoyed it? And I said, yeah, I did actually. And then,
Oh, Anna sent you to the course because she knew you weren't funny.
no, she didn't send me to the course. No, she didn't send me to the course. I found the course, and I said, should I do the course? And she supported me and went, yeah, no worries, do the course.
Yeah, if it stops you running your bits by me every fucking day, sure.
Oh, at least she's supportive. Fucking
I'm
hell.
talking about Anna being supportive.
That's what I'm saying. At least she's supportive.
Yeah.
She's not here at the moment. She's gone out. She can't handle Geordie, so she's gone, I'm out of here. Absolutely.
All right, so we're sending me to a course,
Yes.
and we're going to film some shit at Death or Glory.
No, I think we should do a podcast.
All right.
We should organise it.
Live podcast.
But no, what we should do is like not just like podcasts, as in we'll have comedians on, and like an open forum, like have like either ideas.
So they jump up and do their set.
No, they don't have to do this. We set up a table. They sit at the table. So let's say, how many people do you get lined up usually? How many people usually come down? 6 people. All right, we do 3. So we do 15, 20 minutes of 3 of the comedians, you, myself, and then we do the other 3 of the comedians. We talk about everything and anything, as we always do on this fucking podcast.
Okay.
You know, and just a bit of, it can be funny, not funny,
I'll block out
laugh, not laugh, you know what I mean? So you can pick them, you can do them, whatever. I don't know. And another thing, why, I'll talk to you about that later. No, it's all right. So.
Okay, all right. That might actually be a sensitive subject.
It's not really a sensitive subject. I just don't know why. This person sort of looked at me like I was going to fucking kill her or something. But this person, she looked at me that I was going to kill her. I wasn't going to kill her. It was really nice to her. Whatever. I'll explain it later.
See if they taught you how to write.
What fucking? It's not a joke. It's actually serious.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
It's serious. I can't talk about everything on air. I mean, fuck, if I did.
All right, so what gigs you got coming up?
Nothing yet.
So I've got Rubber Chicken tonight, and Saturday the 20th, Dan Kappa's emceeing.
Oh, okay.
Death or Glory is standard, and I'm helping Nanki out at the Bendy on Wednesdays.
I sent Nanki a message and respond. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not get angry. Maybe I wrote the message wrong. No, don't talk to him.
Different person.
I probably did. I looked at the name.
Probably did.
I looked at the name a couple of times. I know it's the same person. I don't know.
But I think I'm getting up at the Bendy on the 24th. And I've got Funny Near the Brunny, not this Monday, but next one.
Okay, cool. I got to hit up a few people anyway. So yeah.
The Funny Near the Brunny's going off.
Yeah.
They haven't missed a beat. It's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I got to go. I got Paul coming up, and I'm not sure when he's.
Oh, you got Gorilla coming up.
Yeah, I know. I said to you, come down to see me. You said, meh.
Oh, no, because I work Wednesday nights.
Doesn't matter. It's like, fuck, are you coming to see me? You bastard. You put it up already.
Well, I just heard you set. You told me about that last week. You already told me you set.
No, but I want you to be there.
All right. I'll be there for moral support.
Moral support, you know, fucking hell. Jesus.
I tell you what, I'm going to go on record and just say this straight up.
Oh, so Nanki liked your spot. Fuck you, Nanki. You liked his spot, but you fucking didn't respond to me, you prick. Anyway, whatever.
What?
You liked your spot on the Facebook.
A spot?
You liked the little post you put up.
Oh, yeah. If you, let's just say theoretically, you come into Death or Glory.
Yes.
Which you are in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And you bomb.
Yes.
You know I'm going to
bag me.
Call you off.
You're gonna pull me off.
Back announce you as he's got a certificate.
Of course you will. Of course you will. Of course you will.
Maybe you should get all your hard knock boys down.
Should I bring my certificate in and just hold it up?
Yeah, go on. If you want, if you're confident.
I could give a fuck. Like I give a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck what anybody says. You think that's gonna faze me? No.
I know they teach confidence at that place, so that'll be interesting.
No, my confidence has always been that I couldn't give a shit. I've never been one to, I always say you don't have to be the loudest person in the room. You don't have to be the loudest person.
No, you don't.
No. And that's not who I am. But do I give a fuck? No, not really. I don't. You know, whatever's meant to be is meant to be.
Yeah.
And I've got a certificate to prove that. Anyway.
Fucking dick.
But see, these are fucking this is hilarious, man. I mean, I didn't even write nothing down because I'm illiterate. I probably couldn't read it properly. Fucking hell, I fucking hate. You know how many people have been hitting me up on this thing
For what?
to get a spot at your room?
Fuck, is this live?
Uh,
This is great content. You on your phone.
no, we're talking. I'm just looking up when I'm at Paulie's. Oh,
When are you doing polls?
Jesus.
He's not. You heard it here first.
Oh no. I am.
All right. If you're listening this far in, get a coffee and Benny will get back.
No. Just hang about. It'll be probably our 50th podcast of this year. He's chock a block.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's chock a block.
Yeah,
So
he's busy as
yeah,
well.
so I'm on the 12th of the 5th of the 12th.
Jesus.
12th, fucking 2 months away.
Hey, you've got time to prep a set then.
Fuck you freak. Fuck you. You know I'm going to bag you out when I get up on the stage. I don't give a fuck.
go for it.
I'm going to bag you out. I'm going to scream.
Actually, speaking of, we had a heckler at Death or Glory the other night.
Was this the Karen thing you were saying?
Yeah. It turns out Andrew Isles filmed it.
Who is this person?
Andrew Isles.
No, who's the... I know Andrew,
Just
but who's
a
the...
punter.
Some lady just randomly started... Was she pissed? Some people were saying we hugged her, we said she was nice, she was this...
Right, well, I'll tell you this bit and then we'll wrap up. So I because we're doing tickets now, you get a ticket at the bar.
Yep.
And then when the show starts, I'll run around and grab the tickets off everyone, right? So I know how many people we got, so I can pay the acts. She was on the first table I went to, and got the ticket off her boyfriend, date, whatever he was, and then hers. And just out of nowhere, she goes, "Do you recycle these?" I was like, "Sorry, what?" She goes, "Do you reuse these?" I was like, "Well, I plan to. This is the first night we've done tickets." She goes, "Oh, good. Just thinking of the trees." I was like, "Okay." I was like, oh, fucking strange. Anyway, night kicks off. Everyone's doing well. Full house. And I just noticed that she was clapping at everything. Like she was on Oprah.
Oh, okay.
Like absolutely fucking everything. So I just made a joke of like, you know, you're clapping a lot. It's good enthusiasm, but you know, like the only thing under your seat's a barcode to get chips, you know, like drinks or whatever. And I don't know if that gave her an idea that she could just interject whenever she wanted.
Oh, good.
So like Tracy Armstrong, we've had her on. She was doing some of her stuff, and she was getting a lot. Oh yes, Queen, blah, blah. And then she did that really fucking good bit about weighing dicks.
Yeah.
So like just complete fucking opposite, right?
Yeah.
And she was just way too vocal, but like it wasn't.
She old, young?
I'm gonna spitball late 30s. So we had you know, diverse range of acts doing all sorts of material.
Yeah.
And she just, I've never seen this kind of heckling before. It wasn't like, oh yeah, bullshit that happened, or say something funny, or fucking whatever. It was just like, oh my god, yes, like, or like influencer speak. You know what I mean? Just bullshit like that. And then
was it putting anybody off, or was it?
Oh fuck yeah, she derailed Kappa, unfortunately, and then he was in the middle of a bit, and I don't want to say his stuff, but he mentions a venereal disease that was popular in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, that's not funny. That's nothing to joke about." Blah blah blah. And he had this back and forth with. I thought, "Oh, okay, fuck, I got to do a little bit of crowd control here," and so I did an impromptu 5 just to try and settle her down, and you know, because people were like, what the fuck's going on? Like, no one was paying attention, unfortunately, because she's been that disruptive. So I did a bit about plausibility of, which you'll probably see tonight if you come to the chicken, the plausibility of Nazis not being pedos.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, and and she just yells out, "That isn't funny." I was just like, well, you know, it depends. I'm not advocating it, but it depends how you look. So I got this big back and forth with her. I was like, okay, fuck, all right, the room's not. I know my job as an MC.
Yeah, but you usually curb that. You usually fucking.
Oh no, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did one more because I'm like, I can't bring the next fucking person on. Everyone's like, oh my god, like playing tennis with their heads in between me and her. I was like, okay, my job's not done. I'll just do one other bit. We'll see how that goes. So Andrew filmed from here to the end. So did a bit about gun control, and she yells out, "Is that true?" Like just anything you fucking said. It was just like, it wasn't put downs. It was just like,
She believed it, or she.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know. But her boyfriend the whole time was just sitting there, just like, don't make eye contact. Didn't say a fucking word. I don't even know what this cunt sounds like. He was just like, And then at one point, she takes Dan Kappa into the fucking hallway, and I can still hear her when the next fucking person's on. So I'm like, can you go down the fucking hallway, please? I got off stage, and she gave me a hug. She goes, oh, having such a good time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you? Like, just settle down. Like, just relax. And then ended up Kerber with, there was some harsh shit that was said, but ended it with, I'm going to break this down for you very, very simply. When someone's on stage and they've got the mic, consider this the talking stick. You don't fucking talk when they're talking. I was like, yeah, everyone's in for a good night. Everyone's good to go. Everyone's like, and then, you know, we kicked back off again. It was bizarre. It was the weirdest heckling experience I've ever had. But it was fun. I loved it. Yeah, it was good. So I might release that video at some point.
Yeah.
Andrew's sending that through.
Get it off him, we'll put it.
Yeah.
Or,
Nah, she's not in it.
Oh,
you can hear her. Yeah.
Good God.
Good PA system.
So the comedian's in the room still, or that you've put him in the back room?
There's only one out of the 8 people I had who went outside for a smoke the whole night. It was really cool.
No, but I'm saying in that back room that.
Oh, no. They were just sitting up the back. But everyone came in on time. Everyone came back from break except for maybe 1 or 2 people, which...
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting a full room first night back, so I was fucking happy no matter what. But
that's good. Good to hear.
Yeah, we're back.
He's back.
We're back.
Back. We're all fucking proud. Oh yeah, another fact.
Oh yeah, hit me.
You know what pasties?
Yeah.
You know what pasties got that weird crust on the end of it? Sorry, the
talking
end.
To the mic. Yeah.
The weird end. The
end. They teach you how to talk into a mic.
Shut up, fucking. Just fucking. They actually do. I remember when I was screaming.
Yeah, no, I taught you that. I didn't tell you that in the fucking course. Let that be known.
They didn't actually. Well, actually,
you think that'd be a pivotal point of?
Chris Franklin kept saying to me, "Put it on your chin." And
no, that's how you get herpes.
I didn't know if he was trying to teabag me or he just said, "Put it on your chin." I wasn't sure, but anyway.
Huh.
Yeah.
Imagine failing mic control module and you still get a certificate.
I didn't fail.
Oh, okay.
I did it the proper way. I put it on my chin. Oh, that didn't cost me extra. I just put it on my chin.
Keep your tongue in your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the
fun fact.
Fun fact: the pasty.
Yep.
Why has it got the rounded edge on it?
Keeps it all together, doesn't it?
Pasties were originated in I think Scotland.
I thought it was past Afghanistan.
No.
Okay.
Do I fuck your facts up? Do I fucking get into your fucking bullshit facts about fucking how short your dick is and all that? I don't. Anyway, the end
That's
of
not a fact.
The end of the pasties got that little wraparound.
Yeah.
Right. So they invented the pasty for miners.
Okay.
Right, it's an actual fact.
Yeah.
Miners, when they used to go down in the mines, wouldn't eat the end because they would hold it with their dirty hands. That's why it's got that rolled bit of pastry.
That's the best bit.
Well, but they'd eat the middle bit, you know, that's where all the fucking meat and shit is.
No shit.
Yes.
That's a good fact, Betty. Well done.
Thank you. So I looked up, I Googled it. I was going to Google something about sex, and I said, nah, I'm not going to fucking say how small his cock is. It's not going to happen.
Sorry, one last thing, and then we'll wrap up. Went to the aquarium with Jade, Melbourne Aquarium, a couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, there's a crocodile. Let's go look at the crocodile." I was like, "Yeah, done." I like to fuck with her occasionally, just to see what I can get past her. So we're lining up. We got online tickets. I'm like, "Fuck, we'll breeze straight in." Got there for our allocated time. You know, COVID, you can only have X amount of people and all that sort of shit. People are just fucking blasting past us and going straight in. I'm like, what's the point of this shit? And then we get to this big archway and they're taking photos and stuff. And the lady goes, "Oh, do you guys want a photo?" And the first thing popped into my head, I'm like, I don't like photos. And I was just like, "No, it's okay. I'm with my side chick." Just like, oh. And the lady's like, "Okay, have fun." So we went through, and then Jade wanted to go see the crocodile. I've just turned around to her real seriously. I've just gone, "Oh," she goes, "There's not much room for it." I was like, "Yeah, no. This is only part of its enclosure." She goes, "Oh, does it go into the building?" I was like, No. Turned to her real serious. I was like, "Okay, so see that door there? So on weekends when the weather's good, they let him out into the Yarra, and he's got a little tag. The crocodile just roams free for a couple of hours and then it comes back." She goes, "Oh my god, that's a bit dangerous." She's like, "You serious?" I'm like, "No, it was great." I'm a joy to live with.
Fucking hell. Romantic. I keep telling you, romantic. Oh god, you gotta do something romantic with Jade.
I do.
What are you doing? Romantic.
She knows.
What? Fucking microphone tune action.
That's from me.
Oh
No,
god.
she knows.
Anyway, we'll call it on that. It was a good day. Geordie's still looking for a partner, so if anybody's out there you want to check some rooms out, there's
You're
one of those.
pushing it, mate.
Death and Glory.
We've got Death or Glory on Tuesdays. We've got Laugh on Lygon on Wednesdays. We've also got
Highlander
on Wednesdays. Oh fuck, there's 4 rooms on Wednesdays now. We've got Comics Lounge all day every week.
Yep.
For Sunday and Monday.
Yep.
We got Death or Glory Tuesdays, Bendy Comedy Wednesday,
Yep.
Laughs on Lygon Wednesday,
Yep.
Gorilla Wednesday,
Brunny Monday.
Oh, Brunny on Monday. Sorry, Glenn. Dirty Secrets on Wednesday
Yep.
and Thursday. I think
Yep.
2 shows. Good sign up room.
Yep. There's a lot of rooms opening up, so have a look.
Yeah.
Have a look on the hub. If there's something that interests you, go out and check it. It was a good pod today. I think we got some facts and we got some figures and some real documentation of the abilities. Yeah, guys, take care. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
That's how you end it.
I'm going to inspect it. That has Google Docs written on it. Do you ever have to renew your certificate?
No. No, what? No, why? Why? Are we back again? Why? Why? Why?
It means it's not a real certificate.
No, that's bullshit. I don't have to renew I don't have to renew the certificate. You don't have to renew your mechanic certificate.
Not my mechanics certificate, but my roadworthy license I do.
That's a license. It's not a certificate.
Oh, fuck off.
Checkmate, people.